Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. I wasn't quite sure if I was going to make it out here this morning. I got a little project I got to work on this morning. But I've figured, what the heck. Come on down here to Vanderbilt Beach. Spend an hour with my friends. Beautiful morning, 75 degrees right now, 75 degrees. Expecting today's high to get up around 91 here in North Naples. Good chance for some afternoon rain, today. The water has really calmed down. Pretty flat out there this morning. Seen a lot of fish jumping around out here. A lot of schools of fish. Maybe we'll get lucky and see a dolphin chasing after them today. You can see there's hardly any waves along the shore here this morning. Just little tiny things rippling onto the beach. Good morning, Jan. Hopefully everybody will get out of bed here and tune in. Nice to have you guys with me this morning. As always, our beach family. Looks like they got a lot of that red drift algae cleaned up here that was on the beach the other day when we were here at Vanderbilt. Looks a lot nicer than it did the day before yesterday. Our friend Elizabeth is going to be out here this morning hanging out with Roy. He always enjoys company, especially when it's a pretty gal. Oh, look at this. Look out here. Look at the rays in the sky. Can you see the pink rays? That's beautiful. Look at that. This is looking west. That is so neat how you get these rays on 180 degrees from sunrise. That is so cool. Some pink clouds out there. Oh, you can see the moon up here, just a little sliver of the moon. Let's see if the camera will pick it up. Just a little tiny sliver of the moon. See it up there? Just a tiny crescent up in the top center of the screen there. See if there's any sea turtle action out here last night. It's not gonna be a long walk this morning. Kind of a short walk, but hey, at least we're out here. We get to spend some time together. That's all that matters. There's a group of our little white ibis buddies marching down the beach, making their way down to say good morning to Roy. Hey, come on. It's a little dark out here. A little dark. Camera's having a little trouble focusing. That's a nice little group over there. Our little feathered friends, the ibises. I can't zoom in. Too dark. Still too dark out here to get closer to them. Well, down the beach they go. So much for that. They went their different ways. What beautiful. Yesterday the sky was gorgeous. Beautiful blue yesterday. The March of the Ibis. That's what it is, Jan. They just march up and down the beach. It's always fun. Well, I find it fun watching them. It is quiet out here right now. This is a great time to be out here. Early morning like this. Peaceful, cool. Little pink glow out there. Pelicans, yep. I love watching the pelicans. I love when a big flock of pelicans soars over in formation. That is so cool. Yep, those little sandpipers are a hoot to watch too, Jan. Those are Roy's favorite. Where's everybody at this morning? Come on. Get out of bed. Don't sleep your life away. The coconut palms at the La Playa. Our turtle patrol is up here on the beach making his rounds, his or her rounds. I don't know if they had any new nests today or any hatchings overnight. He's checking on all the existing nests. It's getting hard to walk here. The sand is getting soft. Dexter hasn't been walking out on the beach. I don't know if he's going to be out here this morning. He has been kind of walking up on the road, as it is difficult. You can see over here, it is rough walking along here. Soft and uneven. And then when you get up high on the beach, that sand's soft and fluffy. Walking 5 miles in that is like walking 10 miles. Jackie, good morning. Good morning, darling.
I watch you.
Good morning, Paul. What's that?
I watch you from Ohio sometimes.
Do you? Awesome. Thanks.
I thought I might see you.
How long are you down here for?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
No.
Oh, somebody just stopped and said, hey, I watch you from Ohio. That's cool. That is cool. It's amazing how many people watch us in the morning. People that will never know. They're shy and they don't come on and introduce themselves. Come on, one dolphin. Is that asking too much? One dolphin, just come right up to shore here. Let me shake your flipper, and then you can move on. Nice and calm this morning. Definitely, it would be easy to spot those dolphins out here. There's a couple of our ibis buddies that flew up the beach earlier. The water's looking a lot better here. Starting to clear up since it's calming down. I'd like to see it too, Jackie. When I was a kid growing up in Miami, I got to shake Flipper's flipper. I don't know if any of you remember the show Flipper, the dolphin. They used to film that over in Miami, over on Key Biscayne. Well, as much as I'd like to go way down here or walk all the way up to Delnor Wiggins, I can't. This morning I am on a schedule. Okay, what did I see? It's a float or something out in the water. Thought I saw something pop up out of the water, but nope. Well, darn it. Didn't get to see any new sea turtles that nest in our walk here this morning. I'm sure there are some. I'm going to have to turn around and start heading back here. Lots of little schools of fish. See that like little dark spot right there in the water? That's a school of fish. Well, I got to turn around. Start heading south. There's Del Norwegians up there. That's where we were yesterday. Don't have many people on with us this morning. But if anybody's watching, if any of you are new, if there's a new person watching, please don't be shy. Introduce yourself to the group. Let everyone know where you're watching from. We get people from all around the world following along with us. I'm up in North Naples, Florida, on Vanderbilt Beach. I think there's a manatee out there. I think there might be a manatee out there. Something making its way to the north. There's a little line out there in the water. Hard to tell. It's still pretty dark. Still pretty dark out there in the water. Getting some blue there now. Some nice little colors in the sky. Sun just getting ready to come up. You can see a little orange glow here between the buildings, between those palms there. There is the sun. Whew, there it is. Right in between the trees there, between the two houses. Nice. The sun is arising. Some of our turtle nests there. Some of our turtle nests. A quiet Vanderbilt beach. Very peaceful. The sand is really fluffy here. Soft and fluffy. Good for the feet. Good exfoliation. Watch these ibis walk by, march by. The morning march of the ibis. Oh, youngster there got a little skittish. Oh, somebody running by. A jogger startled them. Bud and Sandy. Yep, and Ranger Rick. Beautiful. I love watching the ibises. Love it. A little bird watching in the morning. We always seem to do that. I don't know where the great blue herons are at. Yeah, for a while there, we were seeing a couple of them every day, every morning. Yeah, they used to keep Flipper, the dolphin Flipper, they used to keep him in the back of the Miami Aquarium, away from the public, the general public. But my dad, he worked for the University of Miami, and the University of Miami had their marine biology labs out on Key Biscayne, just across the street from this aquarium, and then they would keep their boats over where Flipper was. So we used to go out fishing on the docks there at night, and I could see Flipper when I was over there. There was 2 shows that they filmed back then, kids shows, Flipper and Gentle Ben, the big bear, Gentle Ben. So growing up as a kid, you would see him filming portions of Gentle Ben around town once in a while. And then, of course, the people from the show would go on a little tour and come into the elementary schools, and that was a big deal, meeting them. More ibises. More ibises. It's an ibis morning. An ibis morning. Just beautiful. Just love these early morning colors. Love them, love them, love them. Good morning. Oh, Jan. I thought that nonsense was over. Thought you were going to have a couple days of peace and quiet. Darn it. Man, he's relentless. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Early morning colors. The lighter pastels of the early morning. Those blues will get more vivid as the day progresses. Something there. See the water stirring around right out in there. A school of something. It's a little school of fish out there, and it's just hanging out there. See that little dark spot in the water out there? Now they're kind of breaking up. Here's somebody's feather. Either a ibis or a little snowy egret's feather. Beautiful little white feather on the beach. Stick it in the sand for a feather collector. Well, that little school of fish just making its way down the beach there. Waiting for something to come along and gobble them up. I see somebody gave me some stars there. Thank you. 50 stars. I appreciate that. I get a penny a star, by the way, from Facebook. Facebook has to make their money. I know you pay more than that for them. Facebook is greedy sometimes. Well, all the time. But for the average Joe, Facebook is free. So think about that when you're on Facebook. Most of you aren't paying anything to use Facebook. It's amazing the technology that is at your fingertips. Watching this video live. So they got to make money somehow through advertising and other avenues. By the way, thank you for your financial support. The stars that people send during my walks, thank you. Those of you that are regular monthly supporters, I really need to get that number up there. I need to start increasing that number of monthly supporters here. So if you're not a monthly supporter, please consider doing that, becoming one if you enjoy these walks in the morning and our time together. And as I say, the more supporters I get, the more I'm going to be able to do. I'd love to turn this into a full-time thing, doing a couple videos a day, building our family, and then using our strength to help others once in a while, like we helped Roy. That is the goal, to be able to help more people. As the majority of you know, we are a family here. We are not a group on Facebook. We are a family, a beach family, and we look out for each other. There is a big sand sculpture here of a sea turtle on the beach. Somebody made a big sea turtle. It's pretty darn large. A large sea turtle. Hey Christy, what happens is the supporter just kind of expires, every month. I think there's a way where you can set it up to repeat, but normally it expires after a month or a year. I appreciate your support. Thank you, dear. You got that right, don't he? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty neat. Gonna get a picture of this guy, bear with me. There goes our swimmers. See some of our swimmers off in the distance, making their way up the beach. Just about every morning you'll see them out there. There's a good group of them, usually half a dozen or so. They don't all start at the same time. Sure wish that was a dolphin. They get a good swim though in. You are so right, Paul. You are so right. That was very evident. Very evident when it came to taking care of Roy. That was just amazing how this group pulled together for Roy. Just maybe a dozen people at that. That's all it took. Just amazing. He is thrilled. I can't tell you enough. He is thrilled with his new gadget. There comes the tractor with the rake behind it. I don't know how far down the beach he's going to go this morning. But he's done a pretty good job of cleaning the seaweed up off the beach. One of our little snowy egrets over there looking for breakfast. I didn't get one. That was an ibis, some ibises that just flew by. Here comes the rake. Here comes the rake. Doing his thing in the morning. Cleaning off the beach. See if this little guy or girl catches something here. You can see its little plume blowing in the wind on the back of its head there. Whoop, almost. Little snowy egret. Kind of hard to see its little yellow feet. It's got that little yellow band around its eyes and little feet to match. Ooh, a miss. A miss. Usually they're pretty good. I got to get moving. Sorry. I got to keep moving down the beach. I'm glad I got a picture of that sea turtle sand sculpture. It's gone now. It is gone. The beach has been leveled over there. The machine. Another swimmer over there on the right. I don't know if you can see the person out there. I'm surprised the dolphins aren't curious about these swimmers out here in the morning. Surprised they don't come over to check them out like they do the paddle boarders and kayakers. Right in the center of the screen is the swimmer. Another little snowy egret here in front of me. Got one. Got one. Down the hatch. There you go. Got another one. Ooh, that one didn't last long. Oh, he had one. He dropped it. It got away. Lucky little fish. Got a second chance. Usually when these little waves come in, the little fish are in the waves and they're getting tossed around, and that's when the birds will strike. It's like right when the wave goes out. Oh well. Another one up here. A little snowy egret morning. I'm gonna say good morning to Roy up here. I'll probably be sitting up here by the Turtle Club, sitting in the lounge chair. Awful nice of the Vanderbilt Beach Inn to let him, Vanderbilt Beach Resort, to let him sit there. Some pelicans out there. Something in the water out here. Something in the water out there. That line just below the horizon. See the pelican dive in there? A huge school of fish out there. Pelicans diving into it. Where are the dolphins?
Thanks again for the videos.
Oh, you are quite welcome. Thanks for watching. Free football. Free football on the beach. Just one of the many kids' toys left out on the beach every day. All kinds of stuff left out here. I'm running late here. Look back up to the north. Fisherman here out with this cast net trying to get some bait. Yep, Roy and Elizabeth sitting up here. Hey, bud.
Hey, Rob, how you doing?
Good. How are you kids doing this morning? How are you kids doing? Good. Hey, how are you doing? Elizabeth?
Yeah,
Where's she from? I never met her before.
Colorado.
Colorado?
Try again. Try again.
Oregon. Ohio.
Nope.
Oregon.
Nope.
Washington.
Maine. And then what's the next state?
New Hampshire.
There you go. New Hampshire. Oh,
He's coming over today to make me salmon. Can you believe it?
you're coming over to make salmon?
I am. I've got some really nice
Why don't
fillets.
you come join us?
What time?
Around 2?
Around 2. Don't forget, you got the music person coming.
Huh?
You got that music therapy today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, remember? Thursday?
I was there the other day.
No.
Got the nurse come today too to hopefully take off his Spanish. I'd maybe go swimming tomorrow.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Man,
First time in probably a year.
how's the old gadget doing? Is Gadget working
Yeah,
today?
It worked out really good.
Good,
Really good.
good, good.
What a difference.
Yep. So salmon at 2 o'clock, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you like
am I-
salmon?
Who doesn't like salmon? Man. Well, maybe I'll be over there. I got to shove off. I got to get to work. I got a shoot this morning, a photo shoot. So, yep.
I can't wait to hear all about it.
You gotta shoot somebody this morning, huh?
Yeah, I got to shoot somebody this morning.
Oh, the sheriff was up when we came down to shoot. He was there with his sidearm this morning.
Was he there? Was he looking for you? Was the sheriff looking for you?
Had a nice chat with him.
He's probably looking for Elizabeth for illegal parking.
I appreciate it. Him keeping the
I'm
peace.
gonna buy a cup of coffee.
There you go.
I am. I have a sign on my windshield that says, "We'll be back at 8 for coffee."
There you go. You're an honest patron.
I am.
Yep. All right. Well, you guys have fun, but try to behave yourself, Roy.
Yeah, see you later on then.
Yep. See you later, Elizabeth.
Bye, guys.
See you later. How sweet. Old Roy and his salmon. I don't know what he'd do if the world ran out of salmon. I don't know what Roy would eat. Although I saw yesterday, I helped him unload some groceries from his car. He had some whitefish. He said he never had whitefish. He had a bag of whitefish. I don't know what inspired him to buy that. Maybe it was on sale or something. We're getting ready to call it a morning here. Yesterday we had a 2-hour walk. Yesterday was a 2-hour walk. Not so long this morning, sorry, but I got some things I got to do. A little job, it's not much of a job. Need to get my video production business going here. Need more customers. Hey, if you like what you see and if you appreciate what I do and you're feeling a little generous, a little extra generous, if you want to send a little thank you, a tip, so to say, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. That is always appreciated, believe me, always appreciated. As well as the stars that people send during the broadcasts here. Those of you that are regular monthly supporters, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Please consider becoming a supporter of Southwest Florida Television. Those are the people that really make these beach walks possible. They are the backbone. And that is the group of people that gets things done, my supporters. That is who I reached out to help Roy. And they came through within 24 hours. We had the money to buy his gadget. That was awesome. His portable oxygen concentrator. Just amazing. Thank you guys. Well, I got to shove off. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow, Friday. Stay safe. Be smart. Be a part of the solution, not the problem. Tally ho. Tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.